I am Olu Daramola, AI project lead at Women's Consulting Group. Today, I'll be presenting to you how AI can help enable smarter decision making for real estate, specifically single family home prices in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Let's get started. Today, I'll be utilizing the cross industry standard process for data mining. From an agenda perspective, we're going to go ahead and use that framework to ensure that our algorithms are answering our business questions. We'll do a deep dive of that framework. We'll wrap up with taking a look at our outcomes that were produced as a result of artificial intelligence, specifically supervised learning and linear regression algorithms. And then we'll conclude this afternoon with the next steps. So here's an overview of the process diagram for Chris DM. This framework starts with understanding our business context and what we're hoping to accomplish, the use cases that will be presented to us. After that, we take a look at the data, ensuring that the data makes sense. We ingest the data and then we apply our modeling. We evaluate our algorithms prior to ensuring successful deployment, CI/CD. I'll be using GitHub, and all my repositories and algorithms are publicly available. Go ahead and take a look at that. So starting with the business understanding and use case for buyer and seller, we want to understand the single family home value. First, the future asset price from March through August 2024. And then similarly, single family value home asset price 5 years from now. So for example, 2029, 10 years from now, and then 30 years from now. Now that we've gone through and had a quick understanding of what we're hoping to accomplish, as we proceed through the framework, we'll be acknowledging what we've successfully completed and what's done. And we can go ahead and get started with our actual programming now. We can see we have 100 data values. Our first is from November 2015. The home single value price was $321,970. And our last data value that we have that appears is from February 2024, and the price was $582,221. What I'm doing is I'm defining the response variable, which is price, and then the predictor variable, which is the date. Take a look. Okay. Fantastic. So what we can see is there is a correlation with the R squared, 92.1%. Adjusted R squared is 92%. We also have our coefficient variable. Our constant is negative 6.42 E plus O4, and then the date is 320.0219. So now we can go ahead and predict with high confidence what the future prices will be. Take a look at our model. Beautiful. We're going to plot some figures now. centered around 0. You can see the relationship. Excellent. So now to actually compute what the future prices would be, going back to our presentation, single family, data understanding N was 10, home value index since October 2016. Finish that. Take a look. So what we wanted to compute were for March through August 2024. Here's our equation. Here's our future prices. And we can do that by equation plus dates. So here are future predictions. Five years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, March, April, May, June, July, August. And the way we compute this is we just, for instance, if we want to do equation plus our dates plus 10 dates. So we want to do, for example, 5 years from now, April 2029. So 2029, April. 5 years from now would be $733,723, et cetera, et cetera. So if we go back to what we're hoping to accomplish over the next five years, right? Because we wanted to answer business questions as a buyer. What's the single family in 5, 10, 30 years? Same thing as a seller. What's the future single 5, 10, 30 years? So we just demonstrated previously, this is the price in 5 years, 10 years, and 30 years. And we can just quickly illustrate that again. So it's 5 years, 10 years, 2034. And then in 30 years. So 2054. There you have it. So in 30 years, single family value home is predicted to be $1.53 million. And then similarly, if we wanted to just kind of go back as we were looking over the next 6 months. So for example, March, April, May, June, July, August. Here's what the computations would be. So for instance, let's just do March and April. March. This would be March. April. May, et cetera, et cetera. June, July, August. So for August 2024, we're predicting single family home in Plymouth, Massachusetts to be $574,992. In July, it's predicted to be $574,672. So from an outcomes perspective, we've been able to successfully utilizing the CRISP DM framework answer our business use cases. From a cost savings perspective, for example, one buyer who may be looking to buy 5 years from now, um, given that the price 5 years from now is predicted to be $733,338 as opposed to today's price, may be more inclined to purchase sooner, given the 160,000 cost saving from a predicted price perspective. So if we go ahead and take our cost savings for just one user, and then we scale that out for 100 buyers, what we can see is just this model helps save $16 million, again, just given prediction over the next 5 years. Similarly, if we do something for sellers, so for example, I'm thinking of, selling, but I'm not quite confident whether or not these prices will continue to rise. Well, given our AI algorithm, what we're able to confidently say is in 5 years, we predict it to actually increase to $733,338. So we subtract that from the current price, and that's $160,010 saving, that if you were to hold and not sell for another 5 years, this could be the added value for a single family home. And then we extrapolate just this one figure dollar for one seller, and what we're able to compute is a 60 million cost savings for 100 sellers, just using my algorithm that I just demonstrated. So just thank you for your time going through the framework, and it was able to illustrate with AI how we can have better decision making for real estate buyers and sellers. As far as the next step, if you're looking to scale up, um, get a better understanding of how AI can help your business use case and your business services, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, follow on GitHub, and or uh, like this message and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.